Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Liberty Flames, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB, and let's get it going. Teams out there, great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Returner trying to create good field position. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Liberty Flames offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Completion makes it second down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And the Flames begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They finally stop it, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Touchdown, Liberty, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. 1st and 10 play coming up. drops back, probing the secondary. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. They'll kick it away here. And he fields it at the 15. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The receiver makes the catch. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's the target, and it's complete. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. The Flames pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Liberty has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the Flames starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Powering through. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just...
And he's got it! Touchdown, Flames! That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Notre Dame, 0.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. This time it's complete. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Could take it all the way. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down.
The key on the 3rd down between the quarterback and the wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
And it's a bunch formation. And now the running back's got it again. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39. The Flames pick up enough for a 1st down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
And the Flames will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looking right. This one caught. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. 1st and goal now. A chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And here's the handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Back's got it again. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Liberty. Took some extra time in the weight room paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
Zero.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. First down, looking to throw the football. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. He's running out of time here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Flames will send the punt team onto the field.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Looking to throw it on first down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Moves up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
First down sack. Pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in. offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. It's a shotgun run call. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Flames will kick this away to start the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They try to sneak it for the first. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. Third down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, first down. But no. The defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. It looked like no gain to me. It'll be 4th down in inches.
He'll field the punt. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the out route. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
The receiver grabs it. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Flames.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Liberty, 28. Notre Dame, 0.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
He lets it go on the move. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, they give up a huge pass play, and they come back with a sack on the very next play. This defense was hoping to stop the bleeding, and they do so with that sack.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Comes up with the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Pass caught. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes a quick catch. That'll be enough for a 1st down. Brought down at the 43. Well, Kirk, Liberty has the lead here. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw, caught over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Chris, a lot of these NFL scouts think that his speed is unique. I think it's the route running and the instincts to read coverage that really separates him. He has put on a show today.
The Flames will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Inside deals now from the shotgun. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Liberty.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
35. Notre Dame, 0.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, unfortunately, that just sums up what kind of day it's been for this offense. Just no rhythm, no chemistry. They've been off all day and have no points to show for it here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's another sack. What a job on his defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the 4th quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still
just standing there, gets hit again.
Chris, I guess the bad news here is this game is more likely over, seeing that the offense has yet to score. But the good news, you never know. Maybe a comeback from this kind of deficit with the time remaining, it would be historic. So maybe you should stick around if you want a shot at witnessing history.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Grinding away on the ground.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Flames are in the red zone. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple of touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. So they get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
good. And that will extend their lead even